Hey everybody, it's Omrecker aka Mask Gamer on YouTube, and today I have a preview build of Total War Shogun 2 Fall of the Samurai. This is actually a standalone expansion that, how can I explain it? When Empire came out, Empire Total War, there was an expansion that was also standalone called Napoleon Total War. This is kind of the same type of idea where you do not need to own Shogun 2 in order to play. You can actually just buy Fall of the Samurai and jump right in. And the really cool thing is that this standalone expansion seems to be kind of an evolution of Shogun 2, which was an actual or an actually really great game. One that I actually reviewed for Voodoo Extreme that I scored quite high. I believe I gave it a 9 out of 10. But it's great to see that Creative Assembly hasn't abandoned this game just yet. This was probably one of their best Total War games to date. So if you're not familiar with the game, it has a civilization type style to it when you're managing your empire, taking over cities, managing your finances, building actual building upgrades, doing research, stuff like that. But when you get into combat, it switches over to a real-time strategy type mode where you're actually controlling potentially hundreds to even sometimes 1,000 plus men. It's actually a very, very cool hybrid, and one that's been working for quite some time for the Creative Assembly guys. So before I go much further, let me show you the options tab. This build does seem to have DirectX 11 enabled. I know that previously there was some drama with DirectX 9 only being available at launch, but as far as I can tell, I'm able to pick Shader Model 5, DirectX 11 mode. I can activate things like tessellation, which is only available in DX11. And I've got everything jacked up pretty high. I've got MLAA for my anti-aliasing. Anisotropic is 8x. I know I could do 16, but I'm trying to save a little bit on performance. For the moment, though, I'm going to leave off a couple things, or a few things actually. The ambient shadows, light bloom, and soft shadows. Mainly because, especially with naval combat, I do see some performance issues. I might have to tweak my video card SLI settings a little bit to get better performance. But anyway, in the preview build, you can actually start a campaign. It's turn locked. So you can only play for so many turns before it actually stops you from playing. There are historical battles. You've got 2. You can see I've successfully completed and won this naval one that I believe was on normal difficulty. And then this one I tried once. I failed. It was harder than I thought. I did do one full campaign playthrough though. This one though, I'm just going to show one of the historical battles for now. So let me go into that. I'm going to do this Toba Fushimi battle. I guess it took place on January 27th, 1868. And if you guys want, you can pause the video, read the little description down there. But essentially, they put you in a situation where you have to defend Kyoto from some general or shogun that wants to deliver a message or a report to the emperor. Like I said, I tried it once, I failed. I think I'm going to be able to do it this time, so let's jump right into it. Yeah, difficulty normal, that's the bronze star. I guess if you do easy, you don't get a star. That's kind of lame, but alright, so let's go into this. Since I'm recording right now, the load time is going to be a little bit longer than normal. But you can see there that it's just me as Saigo Takamori against 3 enemies. And I'm pretty sure you can see my mouse cursor. So what I have to do in this map is set up a defensive position, actually 2 defensive positions, and make sure that the enemy cannot breach either of these areas. If they do, I guess they send this report or message to the Shogun, and I guess bad things happen. So to help you keep them from advancing, you've got some pretty badass units available to you, including a Gatling gun, Actually, two sets, two Gatling guns. You probably can't hear this right now, but you can watch. This is, I believe, unique to this one. I do not recall there being a little animated section for the naval battle, but really this is just telling the story. I apologize if the volume's low, but in order to do real-time voiceover, I had to turn it down. So.
Instead, they looked abroad, prospering through commerce with China and the West.
I'll just let this run, and you guys can try to listen.
Tokugawa Ieyasu, grandson of Ieyasu, closed the ports of Japan, banning all foreign trades. For over 200 years, Japan remained isolated. With no enemies, the power of the Shogun waned. Then in 1853, a fleet of American warships forced open the ports of Japan. The Shogun was humiliated. Revolutionary ideas and machines from the West began to flood the country. Where the Shogun's position weakened, his enemies began to suffer. The Tozama daimyo, even the emperor himself, see the chance to bring down the Tokugawa and rule Japan.
Okay. So when you get to this screen, obviously the only thing you can do is hit start battle. And then it sets you up with your units and... Actually, I guess it's going to play a little scene here again.
Great political tension in Japan. The Tokugawa shogunate is in town. The Satsuma and Choshu clans are loyal to the emperor in a bid to restore.
For whatever reason, the trees look pretty bad when it comes to this little cinematic. I'm not sure if this is actually playing out in game or if it was pre-recorded, but yeah, like some of the scenes you can see the detail level popping. It's not quite as noticeable or bad when you're playing. It just could be just because of the fact that this is playing through prior to the mission. It might have been pre-recorded at lower detail settings.
He stretches the patience of the shogun, and now it has snapped. From his base in Osaka Castle, Shogun Tokugawa Yoshinobu has sent a letter to the Emperor's court detailing Takamori's treachery. To ensure that the letter reaches the Emperor, Yoshinobu has sent his army to deliver it. Saigo Takamori has no intention of letting the Shogun's army reach Kyoto. He has blocked the road at Toba and Fushi. And so, war has come. Your task is to prevent the Shogunate army from reaching Kyoto.
Alright, so you can see I've got to stop them from reaching these arrows on the map. There's two at the top and two at the right side. So what I did last time was I brought this unit here forward, and what kind of sucks is that the units, they all set up really quick. So I need to get this unit. Come on, advance. There we go. I'm gonna tell them to hurry the hell up because these units they start coming in really quick, a lot quicker than I expected. See, these guys are already marching. And these guys aren't even running. They're just taking their sweet time crossing this bridge instead of going over the water. Although I guess it looks like that it's doing a decent job with the pathfinding. All these little dudes ready to start a little mosh pit or something in there. Alright, so I've got little horsemen here. I'm going to set these guys over to the left side. And this is my general's bodyguard.
Moving out.
Position them there. Now if you notice, I've got kneel fire and suppression fire on these troops. And that's actually a very advanced technology in a single player. You know what? I don't think I'm going to have time. These guys are going to get over here sooner than I'm anticipating. So, set that up. And... pretty much I'm going to set up a wall here. And this artillery is so damn slow. There's no way to speed that up. Alright, so back to here. Got my little swordsmen. I like to set up these extended rows, mainly because it allows more of them to fire at once. And the AI will flank. It's actually kind of a pain in the ass. Alright, so these guys want to come in. So I'm going to set up kneel fire, suppression fire, run these guys in. Alright, now, see, this is a problem. Is that you've got to watch two fronts at once. And now I need to tell my miniguns on this side to deploy. And then I gotta go back to here. Ah, crap. You know what? That's one thing is you need to make sure that you don't have any units sitting idle like that. And technically, what are these? These are more riflemen. So I'm going to run my cavalry up and flank before this backup gets there. And by now, my miniguns... Yep, there they are. I'm going to set up my miniguns here and have my horsemen charge right into these guys. Now, I have to go back. Shit. You know what? I'm in a bad position. Oh. One thing, when you're set up in kneel fire mode, your units cannot move. So you need to be pretty careful. And here you'll see. These things are just nasty. I mean, even from a far range, they're getting kills on these guys that are over a hill. I gotta get my melee back out of here. Because if I remember correctly, horsemen do flank on this map. Alright. Oh no. Okay, here's another levy unit. So what I'm going to do is charge back again. And
The mountains tremble in fear.
I'm going to flank these guys. I've already got one unit routing. So this is a good time for my general to show up.
Orders at the double.
Line infantry.
So I've got these guys routing. Alright, so pretty much I'm in a good position so far. And these guys no longer have to be set up here. Now I could set them up in the woods, where they'll get a little bit of a hidden bonus. And then I've got to go back to this front.
Ready for order.
Let me make sure I'm not getting flanked. Nothing.
Moving forward.
The levy is ready, sir.
Uh-oh. So these guys do not like all the fire they're taking. They're already starting to lose their morale. Uh-oh. Oh boy. One of them just charged. He just got his morale up. Okay, these guys are sitting around doing nothing. So I'm going to tell them to actually go get positioned. Uh-oh. They're actually going... Oh no, they're routing. Okay. Good. Good, good. Got another route there. So far I'm doing really, really well. Much better than I did the first time.
On the line, sir.
At the double.
Levies awaiting orders.
At the double. Spears at the ready.
At the double.
So I got some swordsmen there. And where should I put these guys? Put them there.
Double.
And my artillery here still haven't done too much, so I'm going to set them up in the front. This time I am going to get them deployed. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. Alright, so far so good. So these are levy. They're taking minigun fire and rifle fire at the same time. Oh shit, do you see that? Damn it. There's that damn flank.
We await orders. At the double.
Ready for orders, sir.
At the double.
So very quickly I need to get myself in a better position to deal with these horsemen. Come on, come on, come on, fire.
Suppression fire, sir.
Oh boy. This is a really bad situation. I've got horsemen attacking riflemen there. Alright, good. So we scared off the cavalry flank. That's what I was really worried about this whole time. I've got these guys still engaging. Okay. Oh, no, there's still a horseman unit that wants to fight my spearmen. Not sure what they're thinking. Saber cavalry.
At the ready.
So considering I just survived that flank,
At the double.
They can't move.
Front row.
Since I just survived that flank, I'm going to set myself back up in position. And if you'll notice, deploy. These guys are moving in right now.
At the double. On the line, sir.
Double.
And I see movement over there. Revolver cavalry. Okay. So I'm probably going to need to cover my butt. So I'm thinking should set up that way, facing across the river in case they try to come this way. Otherwise, I've got my mini guns, actually Gatling guns. Although I wasn't even paying attention, they can't fire till those damn guys get over the damn hill.
Ready for order, sir. Second rank.
Which is really bad. Actually, these guys might be in the same position. Damn it. Okay, so they came over this hill. And they're... Oh my god, they're getting slaughtered. I imagine that would not be fun to walk into. Alright, so one unit's routed. Spear levy's still over there. Let's see what's going on here. So, these guys are supposed to be deployed. Are they facing the wrong way? No, they're still facing the right way. Alright, so I guess they're not in a good strategic position anymore. I'm going to have to pack them up and move them.
Ready, sir.
Moving forward, my lord.
Well, now I'm wondering where my katana men are. I hope to God they didn't go chasing... Oh no, they did, didn't they? Yep. Sometimes you got to pay attention because you'll have units that go off chasing an enemy if you give them an attack order. So it looks like this side is still good. Oh, nope, damn it. Oh, goodness. So I gotta hope that... Oh, they're routing. Okay. I guess I don't have to hope about anything. What's crazy, though, is that there's still a ton of frickin' units over here. Including carbine cavalry, which have pretty powerful rifles. I think I'm in a good position, though. Okay, so don't chase. Okay, this front I am a little bit worried about. There go my damn guys chasing me.
Moving forward, my lord.
Leave no one. Moving on. Ready for orders. At the double. The levy is ready, sir. At the double! Head at the ready! With all possible haste!
So I lost a unit of 82 men because they got too scared. And I'm wondering what's up with these Gatling guns. I think they might be out of ammo. Believe it or not. Oh man. These Shogun Tai I guess, are what, swordsmen of some sort? Damn. Oh, that was kind of bloody. Some dude gushing blood everywhere.
Face the steel and the retribution.
Oh wow, they actually beat those guys. Now they can get back in position.
Take them all.
My orders!
Head at the ready. Strike them down. My orders, Lord. Levies are waiting orders. Slash them. Kill them.
Whoa, blood splatters on the screen. I've never seen that. Whoa,
The Shogun's advance has been broken.
I think I won.
Men flee in disarray. Daylight is fading, and the enemy are setting up camp nearby. Let us do that.
Not sure if that's it. Oh, I gotta keep going. Multi-part mission.
The Shogun's army has been thrown back after a day of heavy fighting. He still maintains a significant force, and now his sword is fully drawn. There is no pretense of anything but open battle. However, the victory of the Choshu and Satsuma forces has brought political gains overnight. They now have support from nearby Kyoto, including from the Emperor's relatives.
So I got reinforcements, it sounds like.
Saigo Takamori and his allies are united under the Imperial banner. The Shogunate army now see that they defy the will of the Emperor. Drive them from the battlefield.
Okay.
Now we fly the Imperial banner. Our enemy lose the will to fight. Crush them.
Gatling guns at the ready.
Okay, I've got my miniguns again. This time I need to be better about positioning, so gonna position these guys right there. I'm fine with only having range to the tree line.
What is your command?
Gonna position
Front row returning
this
forward,
army
my lord.
here in the trees, and since they're a little bit short,
Double.
it's gonna be a smaller stack.
At the double.
At the double.
Need these guys for a flank.
My lord.
Position my
Forward, my lord.
katana kachi
Line infantry.
in a position where they can rush in if they need to. Okay.
Guns at the ready.
Are they going to come to me, or do I have to flush them out myself? Oh, they're coming to me. Shit. Alright. Here we go again. More bodies. Look at this. Alright. Not going to make the same mistake, so let's look for a good position. How about right here?
At the double. At the double. Line infantry.
And then I want some cover over that bridge.
Line infantry.
And
Ready for returning
set up here.
at the double. Ready for orders.
At the double.
Actually, no, that's not a good idea because this whole area is going to be covered by miniguns, or Gatling guns. Bad habit.
At the double.
On the line, sir.
Wow, I feel like I'm in an extremely good position here.
At the double.
Looking at the forces I have to go against, I'm not too worried. I mean, look at all these units.
Hello,
My
hello,
God.
hello. Moving forward, my
I've even got 2 sets of spares.
Moving forward, my lord. Ready for orders.
The enemy will come quietly.
Moving forward, my lord. Ready to serve, sir.
Moving forward, my lord.
I'm gonna keep some of my Imperial infantry around. just in case there's a flank.
At the double!
Got my horsemen ready to do something
Moving out.
if they're in a position to flank also.
Moving out.
I don't see how I can lose this, actually.
At the double!
Gun crew awaiting orders. Gunners ready.
Especially with these Gatling guns now. I mean, those things are just nasty.
All this then. Ready for orders.
Yeah, you can see they're doing something sneaky here. Carbine and, oh, they're hidden. Shit. Kind of getting nervous.
We are the Emperor's servants.
At the double!
Who the Emperor?
At the double! At the double!
What's all this? Moving forward, my lord. Gunner ready. On the line, sir.
Alright. So in terms of terrain coverage, I think I'm pretty happy with this setup. I'm ready for flanks. I'm
Orders, sir.
ready to cover all my artillery.
Line infantry.
Got my guns trained on
On the line, sir.
possible points that the cavalry could come charging in, which they are doing right now. Okay, well, I'm going to meet you guys at the end of the bridge. Oh, gee. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Oh, God, they're going to tear right in.
My orders. Call the police. Engage the enemy. Watch your back. Leave no one.
They're already routing the cannons there. Or the
Retribution.
rifleman types.
Strike them down. Leave no one.
And I could bring in my general.
Blast them. Kill them.
I'm just worried about losing him. If you lose your general, it puts you in a really bad position.
Stay strong.
Well, took care of the horses.
Ready for orders.
No, don't waste your ammo, please.
Awaiting orders.
Let's see, I'm trying to remember how you can tell. Okay, so there's your ammo count, that little bar there. Ugh, man. I turned off fire at will. Otherwise, they're just going to keep killing the horsemen that run away.
Ready for orders.
At the double!
Ready for orders.
At the double!
I'm going to reposition all my troops, get these guys back again.
On the line, sir.
I do not want my friendlies to be in the line of fire.
Ready for orders.
This guy's still cranking his gun.
Ready for orders. Guarding our commander. At the double. Ready for orders. Ready for orders, sir. At the double. What's all this?
So one cool thing about this game, though, is seeing the carnage. I mean, you've got dead bodies all over, even the horses, blood splatters. I know that there was a DLC pack that for Shogun 2 that actually had gore, where you could cut off limbs and stuff. I don't know if that's in this, though. Be cool if it was. I'm not seeing anybody here that's missing limbs or heads, though. Seem to be in one piece. Alright, so here's a question. Oh, alright, never mind. I was wondering why they weren't here yet. So I've got these Shogunate, Shogutai types, and those guys seem to be pretty tough before. Carbine cavalry moving in full charge. I think I'm going to send my guys in. Rapid advance. To deal with these horsemen. Oh no. Come on, come on.
Engage the enemy. Ready for order.
Oh no! Fire at will. Go, 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 go! There we go.
Ready for order.
Hell yeah. Man, these things are so crazy.
Enemy will come quietly.
Ready for order.
Oh, I don't like this.
Forward, my lord.
Alright, they have matchlock units that actually charged in pretty hard, but then they got turned around. So I need to stop these guys from advancing.
Moving forward, my lord. My orders, lord.
I'm actually worried about my ammo stores for those miniguns. Yeah, they're almost empty.
Moving forward, my lord. Ready for order.
Looks like I got this. I'm seeing units disappear pretty rapidly.
Take them all.
Yep, look at all these guys fleeing.
And retribution.
Slash them. Kill them.
Blast them. Kill them.
The Shogunate army has been scattered. We are victorious.
Wow. Well, mission accomplished, I guess.
Political maneuvering and military tension have become full-scale war. Saigo Takamori has won a great victory in the Emperor's name. The Shogunate army are in full retreat to Osaka Castle, the seat of the Shogun himself. The Imperial forces give chase, and the war goes on.
Oh, that was a pretty fun battle there. I think the Gatling guns are surprisingly powerful. I seem to recall there being something like that in Napoleon, but not quite as effective. I'll have to look at the next screen to see how many kills they got each. Oh, I think it says right there, 663 and 306. That's insane for a single unit. Comparing against other units, I mean, nothing is coming close so far. Yeah, by far, this unit here, 663 kills. That's about double the other units. So I'm going to end the battle, save the replay too, if I can. Yeah, this seems like it's definitely an evolution of Shogun 2, which, like I said, I really enjoyed. I mean, to have that be improved, that's pretty damn awesome. Like I said, since I'm recording, the load times are a little bit extended. But let's look at those stats once we get to the next screen. (3,380 units deployed, 1,407 losses, but I've killed 4,740 men. So you look at these numbers, and you literally had over 8,000 units on the field throughout that mission. Not many games can really accomplish that. And unfortunately, I can't save the replay. That sucks. I'm guessing you'll be able to in retail. Maybe not right now. But, yeah, I mean, that's just, it's insane. 8,000 units. Running around, fighting, clashing swords, shooting guns. You don't really see that in other games so much. And let's see, just to verify my kill count. Yep, 663 for that Gatling gun. Absolutely insane. Well, that wraps it up for this land battle. You can see I got... Whoa, hold on.
Now no more than clouds on the wind. Civil war engulfs the land. The forces loyal to the Tokugawa shogunate have been pushed back to Osaka Castle. The Satsuma and Choshu clans, led by Saigo Takamori, march on Osaka, ready for battle.
So it gives you like an after-action report. I seem to recall something like that popping up when I did the ship battle, but I didn't know what was going on really. There are going to be more missions, I'm pretty sure, in the standalone expansion. This is just a preview build, like I said, so you've got one ship battle, one land battle, but I see dots. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 other dots besides these 2. So I'm guessing there's going to be at least 6. And if I can fit in some time, I will try to do a campaign video. I've already played through it once where I hit the turn cap. And I'll try to cover the ship battle too, because that's actually pretty cool. There's some new ships in the game. But that's all for this video, guys. Stay tuned for more. If there's anything you want to see in particular, or any other games, let me know. I'll try to get something up for you. And that's all. Talk to you guys later.